Hello, this is Sean Moses from Practical Human Design, www.practicalhumandesign.com. Thank you for joining me. I'm recording this series for Goddess University and my good friend Phyllis. I hope you enjoy it. A question I'm asked very, very often is, how do you know you're dating the right person? That's a really, really good question. And from a human design perspective, thankfully there is an answer. Firstly, both partners feel heard. You feel heard, you are understood and appreciated. That's the first part. Secondly, each knows and fulfills their role in the relationship from a human design perspective. For example, in the earlier podcast, we looked at Diana and Charles, Prince Charles, Princess Diana. Diana is designed to be a romantic individual. However, Charles is designed to be an aloof, mental type individual, almost a cerebral, a very, very cerebral man. His aloofness will leave her unable to fulfill her role as a romantic, loving wife, essentially to a man who appreciates this. He simply won't be able to understand where she's coming from. So even if he hears her and understands her, he certainly won't appreciate it. Thirdly, there has to be some friendship gates and a limited number of compromise gates. So what I mean by this is pretty simple. When two individuals in a relationship have the same gates or the same channel activation, the two combine in an area of friendship. It's almost as if both individuals are looking at the world through the same lens. Friendship, of course, leads to empathy, and having several friendship connections strengthens the harmony in a relationship. That you just simply connect more, you relate more, you look at the world in a very, very similar way, and you experience life in a similar way. So this shared experience, of course, strengthens the bonds of friendship. When one partner has a whole channel defined, and therefore he or she is accustomed to consistently moving energy in a particular way in that area of their being, but their partner only has a gate. So for example, one partner has the 59-6. The other partner only has the gate 59. That would be an example of this. This is where compromise exists in a relationship. So the fact that one individual in the relationship has the entire channel defined and one individual has a gate means there must be a state of compromise in the relationship. This actually requires a lot of conscious attention. With compromises, there can always be a potential mismatch of energy. This leads, I've seen over and over again, to a sense of resentment, because there is always the feeling that the other partner controls the flow in that part of the relationship. So when one partner has an entire channel defined and the other partner has nothing in that channel, the partner with the definition has dominion in that area. And this is a particular kind of unique energy that your partner brings that you simply will not share in. You may admire, appreciate, tolerate, or dislike, but you will not share in it. You will be dominated through that particular channel. It's very, very important to be aware of this. Of course, that's not to suggest that you won't dominate them in other areas and you don't bring other good things, but in that particular aspect of your relationship, that individual will dominate. So initially, when we find a new partner, our emotions, hopes, and expectations often disguise what are really, really unreliable and potentially difficult partnerships. So we kind of have that initial sparkle honeymoon period. That, of course, wears off after a while. This is a normal thing. And then we start to question the role of this person, or we start to become unsure of the suitability of this person. For us, sometimes a breakup happens, or people stay in, just simply unsuitable relationship. When a brief look at the design would have told them these difficulties from day one. Thank you very, very much for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. you can get in touch with me at www.practicalhumandesign.com. Alternatively, you can email me at Sean, SEUN, Moses, MOSES, @gmail.com. Thank you and goodbye.